There are many companies that drive 100% of their revenues from Facebook marketing. In this video, I will tell you 8 marketing strategies for Facebook which will give you quick results. Hey, I am Seema Gupta, Professor of Digital Marketing at IIM Bangalore. Number 1 strategy is do not worry about organic reach. Organic reach in Facebook is very limited. Facebook has been changing its algorithm over time. Earlier, people were able to reach 25% of their target audience organically. So marketers thought it is very easy and cost-effective way of marketing. And so there was a mad race for fan acquisition. Now Facebook is very smart. It wanted to make more money. So it kept on changing the algorithm to reduce the reach. And now the reach is such that you can reach organically only 1% of your fans. So, if you are marketing on Facebook, do not be disappointed by looking at very small reach. So, for marketing on Facebook, you have to go for basically paid ads. Number 2 strategy that you can adopt is hack the Facebook algorithm. Do you know what is the criteria, what factors Facebook considers for determining what will show in the fans feed? Facebook algorithm is called EdgeRank. Now what is an edge? You may wonder. Any activity on Facebook is called an edge. So a status update, a like or a share is an edge. So Facebook algorithm is called EdgeRank. So basically any piece of content which has got more score will have higher edge rank and it will show higher in the feed of your target audience or your fans. Now there are 3 main variables which determine Facebook algorithm. Number 1 factor in the algorithm is weight. So what it means is that every piece of content will have weight and weight is determined on the basis of engagement. All forms of engagement are not same. Now can you guess which type of engagement will have higher weight? You guessed it right. Shares will have higher weight because if somebody is sharing your content, then it will reach out to all the friends in their network. So you will have virality and you will have exponential reach if your fans are sharing your content. Then second highest would be comment because it takes more effort to write a comment as compared to only liking. And then it would be liking or reaction. Now Facebook is giving different weight to different types of engagement. So piece of content which has got more engagement will have higher weight and it will show up higher in the feed. The second important factor for Facebook algorithm is affinity. So what it means is that Facebook will try to determine that which 2 users have got greater affinity. So if you are having a brand page, then the followers which are interacting more with your page and its content, Facebook will infer that there is greater affinity between the brand and those followers and hence your content will be shown to more of those followers. So what it means is that all your friends are not equal. So if some friends are engaging more with you, Facebook will infer that you have greater affinity with those friends and you will see more content from those friends in your feed and vice versa. So affinity is an important factor in Facebook algorithm. The third factor in Facebook algorithm is time decay. Facebook wants to show content which is fresh and not stale. So content which is generated few hours ago is given more priority. So content which is generated in the recent past will have higher weightage than content which is days old because that has already become stale. And so Facebook will give less priority to it. So basically there are 3 things in algorithm. Number 1 is engagement which will determine weight. Number 2 is affinity and third is time decay. But now there are many people who log into Facebook only infrequently. So Facebook also has some tweak in its algorithm and that tweak is called story bump. So those who are logging in, say only once in a week, now they may miss out on important content from their network because they are infrequently logging in and so the content has become stale. So Facebook will try to bump up higher in the feed content which has got lot of weight but has become old, so that infrequent users are not missing out on that great content. Another important factor in Facebook algorithm is last actor. So what it means is that users that have engaged with you in the recent past, they are more likely to see your content in their feed. So recent interactions are more important than engagements which have happened years ago. Now once you have understood the algorithm of Facebook, you need to customize your strategy to be able to hack the algorithm in a good way. So what matters on Facebook is engagement. So create content which engages. So you have to create content which is quality and not really quantity. So that brings us to the third strategy for Facebook marketing. Prioritize quality over quantity. When Facebook started, marketers started putting one post per week. Then as they saw that the fan base was building up, they started posting more content. So it became 3 posts per week, and then 1 post every day, and then 3 posts per day. Because marketers saw that this is a very cost-effective way of reaching out and communicating with the target audience. Then Facebook tweaked its algorithm and it limited the reach. So now it's not important to churn the content in so much quantity, because anyways you can't reach out organically. So if you want to reach out to your target audience, you have to go for paid ads. So quality has become more important than quantity. So instead of trying to produce mediocre content, you should hire good quality resources, do research, and produce content which will engage. And then the money which you are saving on creating mediocre content, that you put in buying the media. And then amplify the good quality content with paid ads on Facebook. So remember, quality over quantity. The fourth strategy that will work for Facebook marketing is 3E model of content creation. So number 1 of 3E is excite your target audience. So create content which will excite, inspire people. So for example, top 10 books to read before you die. Now this will make people sit up and notice, or top 10 movies to see. So people will be inspired to take action, to engage. Number 2 in E is educate people. People are on social media to solve their problems. They want to learn things. So tell them some content which is how to, and they will be welcoming your content. And the third type of content in 3E model is entertain. People are on social media to entertain themselves. They are not always serious on social. They come there to take a break. So they are looking for entertainment. So create content which relates to their passion points. So if your target audience is interested in cricket, then create content around cricket, or outdoor enthusiast, or fashion, and so on. Next strategy for Facebook marketing is 70-20-10 model of content creation. So basically 70% of your content should be routine content. It is hygiene type of content. So you can either bust myths, or you can talk about festivals, or you can celebrate days. You can talk about some important quotes which will inspire people. For example, BBC, they are getting lot of queries about the editorial pressures on BBC, because BBC is known for unbiased reporting. So they create content that how do they negotiate these pressures and how do they maintain unbiased editorial reporting. For example, GE, which is a B2B company, it asks people to identify wrench in the machine. So it's not creating some heavy duty content which ordinary citizens cannot understand. So 70% content should be routine, hygiene, regular content, your everyday post on Facebook. 20% of your content will be medium risk. So you take more risk so that you get more reward. So this is more creative. It will break clutter, reach out to newer audiences. For example, when Micromax wanted to launch its new model, which was Micromax Unite, they basically did it with the help of a video. Now this new model had vernacular capabilities, so users could type in multiple languages. So they created a remake of a popular A.R. Rahman song, and it was sung by artists in different vernacular languages. So Raghu Dikshit from Karnataka and many other popular artists from different states of India came together to sing the song, and it became very harmonious, and it was launched on Independence Day, basically signaling unity in diversity. Now this video became a trending video on many social media platforms during few days. So here it is a medium risk because it's a remake, so it is guaranteed to be little successful. Third is your 10% high risk content. Now this is very risky, but no risk, no reward. A very good example is Red Bull. So Red Bull came out with Stratos campaign. It was basically a project in which there was a free fall from space to see if they could break the record of speed of sound. Now this is very risky because they may not be able to break the record, or it's very risky because parachute may not open, the person may die. They built a lot of anticipation among users, and there were 8 million people seeing live streaming of Red Bull Stratos space jump on YouTube. The moment the project was happening, within 40 minutes of the project, they got 29,000 shares. The project became hugely viral and they got huge interaction, and it became like a case study and continues to garner more and more views. So take some risk, 70% hygiene, 20% medium and 10% high risk engagement content strategy. Next strategy for Facebook marketing is 50-50 model of content creation. 50% of your content only should be related to the brand. Remaining 50% should not be related to your product or brand. Let's face it, consumers don't care what product you are selling. They are there to serve their own purpose. So beyond a point, don't blow your own trumpet. So talk about things which will interest the consumers. Talk about their passion point, their interest, hobbies, entertain, educate, excite them. Next strategy for Facebook marketing is amplify the post. We've already seen Facebook algorithm is such that it limits your organic reach. So if you want to reach out to more people, then we have to go for paid ads. So save money in content creation and create only stellar some content and then amplify it and run paid ads and buy your reach. The last 8th strategy for Facebook marketing is customize the tab. You can customize the entire look and feel of your Facebook page. So it doesn't have to be the default tabs. So for example, 10 Downing Street. Now it is a pub and a restaurant which is having a chain and many outlets in the whole country. They have customized the tabs. So they have integrated Instagram in the Facebook feed. It has also integrated the loyalty program. It also integrated the franchisee inquiries. People can also book a table. So basically the entire business is carried out through Facebook. So you can also customize the tab. So Facebook will become like a mini website and you may not need your own website, and it is very easy to maintain Facebook page. So there are companies that provide services like WooBox and you can use them to customize the tab. If you utilize these 8 marketing strategies, then you are guaranteed to succeed in Facebook. If you like this video, then do a thumbs up and also check out profseema.com. Thank you for watching.